Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Because some of you are pansies, I just wanted to start this video off by saying I probably curse in it, so don't be offended. And if you are offended for cursing, you probably want to leave now. Joining me today, you're probably looking for an update on my twin-turbo Corvette. Well, if you watched the last video that it was in, the twin-turbo Corvette had a failure. It had a factory LT4 engine in it, and it dropped a rod doing a burnout, which is really disappointing. Let's see if we can take a peek at any of the damage. Funny thing, it is still in the trailer. Okay. Oh, it's a little oily. Where is damage? Let's find out. Can you guys see any damage in there? I know it is here somewhere. I want to say somewhere in here. Oh, look at that. Look at that shit. That, my friends, is a hole in the block. My block is holy. That is, well, that means that we're not going to use this block. So this is not just like a rod bearing. This is a whole engine at this point. So that is unfortunate. I don't see any other spots where anything has protruded, but it has indeed broken a hole in the block right there. So there you have it. I mean, that's why we saw it on the ground. I knew there was going to be a hole somewhere because I saw parts of the rod on the ground. If you don't recall in the last video, here's a little clip. Somehow we broke a fucking rod doing a burnout. Yeah, that sucked. So what am I gonna do with the car now that it has a blown up engine? Well, I decided that I was going to feel out anybody looking for the car, like for a decent price. My magic number was $35,000. It's got 6,000. No, wait, is it 6,000? No, it's got 10,000 miles on it. The Camaro has 6. But so I started reaching out, had a decent bit of interest from a couple other shops that wanted the car. Texas Speed was interested in buying the car from me, but I was also reaching out to them to find out how much an engine would cost. And funny story, Texas Speed called me up and they said, "Hey, Andrew, how much do you want for it?" I told them my number. They came back with another number. I said, well, if I get below this, I'm just going to put an engine in it or I'm going to sell it as stock. And, well, the number was slightly lower than what I wanted. And then they came back to me because we do a lot of business with Texas Speed. They said, you know what? We really want to take care of you. This is how much we'll sell you an engine for. And I was like, okay, looks like we are going to rebuild it. And then in this magical turn of events, they called me up 15 minutes later. They said, "Andrew, I got something for you that is in stock and ready to ship." So here it is.
Hello and good Monday morning from Texas Speed. So over the weekend, Andrew called me up and he said he had a hurt engine in his Corvette and needed one quick. So, I told him we could build him one up and no problem, get it out to him as quick as possible. But I happened to look on the shelf and we had just what he needed in stock, a re-sleeve LT with a Magnum Cali's crank, and it had the Cali's Ultra Billet I-beam rods. So pretty much exactly what he was looking for in stock. So we're gonna go back here, get it boxed up and get it shipped out to him today, and he'll have that Corvette back up and running in no time. All right, Andrew, so here it is. So we'll go ahead and get that cam swapped out for you since it's not optimal for a turbo setup. We're gonna go ahead and swap that out real quick. Everything else is ready to go, pretty much exactly how you wanted it. We got the Cali's Ultra Billet I-beams in here, the Cali's Magnum crank. It's ready for some big boost, and looks like it'll be a perfect fit for the twin turbo C7. So we'll finish that up, get the cam swap, get it boxed out, and hopefully get it shipped out to you tomorrow.
So, there you have it. The twin turbo C7 is going to get a Texas Speed 427 cubic inch engine in. I am really, really excited about that. I was planning to sell it, and you know what? I got offers that were really, really close to what I was looking for, but I think it's worth a lot more, especially, you know, running, and I do feel like the journey's not over. This time we're not playing around. Obviously, the caliber of the engine is like way, way better than what I was working with. You know, a factory engine versus this. So we might end up pushing it a little bit and going for, you know, some serious times here. So I'm pretty excited. I almost felt sad because I was really enjoying it, but now, well, we have our plan of action, and we're going to get on it soon, and maybe before the end of the year we'll be back up and running. We'll see. In other news, let's talk about the Red Lemon. Do you guys remember the Red Lemon? That's the wife's turbo Corvette, and we're almost done with that one now too. What's that behind me? Holy shit, that's the Red Lemon. Well, now that you know what's going on with one of my turbo Corvettes, here is the other one. So the Red Lemon, if you guys have been paying attention, got a new turbo, but if you can see straight up there, that is the top side of the car and my roof. So what we need to do is we need to put a panel in here, and to get it ready for sale, besides that panel, we have just redone the oil pan gasket, both upper and lower. So this car should be leak-free for anybody that is going to buy it. It's really excited. I'm going to send it off for an alignment once, you know, she's ready to rock, and maybe we'll run it. We'll see. You never know. I tend to run things, and shit happens, and I'm like in a bad spot again. My goal for the Red Lemon here is that we are going to get a new panel for the back. We're going to make it nice and flat. I got a Lloyd rear carpet coming that's going to look really nice, have a Corvette logo on it. It's going to be pretty sweet looking, and I think that this is going to be a really, really nice car if, you know, somebody's interested in it. It will be for sale at some point. I don't know when that point's going to be, but if you're looking for it like right now unfinished, I think I'm going to be asking about $15,000. I might say less than that in person, but not much, because, well, it's a turbo Corvette with like 60,000 miles. Makes a really good power, built transmission, turbo. What more do you want to know? It looks like the mat has arrived. Let's take a look at this bad boy. Fancy. Okay. Ooh. Corvette logo. Nice. That's really nice. I think that's going to be a nice addition to the car. Looks really, really nice, and definitely better than how I first got it. Had a giant freaking stupid hump in it. So this panel will get covered up, and there's some cubbies and stuff like that, but we're gonna try to hide all this stuff. And let's see what it looks like. Are you gonna put it in?
Yeah, I figured
cool.
you'd grab a video, try to help you out.
Thank you. I don't know.
I'm doing this now?
I don't know, maybe. Oh, wow. That's going to be amazing looking. Look at that. I mean, we might have to take the...
It's interesting. Yeah,
we might have to take those out. Either we take them out, or... I mean, it's not that bad with them in. But, I mean, we could take them out and just screw right through them to keep it in, then, you know, if you want to take the glass roof off. And it just look really nice. Kind of like that. Maybe we'll do that. Cool. So all I have left on the Red Lemon is that panel to like clean up the gauges. We got the boost controller and a I don't know what the other gauge is. Some other gauge in there. Might be a wideband, might not be. And then wash the car, and maybe even put in a different CD player, because the one that's in there looks kind of stupid, and I want to make this nice for somebody. And I mean, it's a good car. And we even have our fancy, I don't know if you guys can see that well, we got a fancy access to the intercooler, but we also have the panel that goes in there. So the car is ceramic coated. We're just going to spray it off, and it should all, you know, look wonderful again. And yeah, drive it around a little bit, see how it goes. Kind of like this thing. Kind of ready to get rid of it. I mean, it's the wife's car and she doesn't drive it, so this one I can part with. See, I am selling a turbo Corvette. Okay, guys, well, that's the update for me now. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and you know, to see more of the carnage of the C7, well, definitely subscribe and stay tuned to the channel, because, well, we'll see how bad it is inside. Oh, and we're going to start it up. We are definitely going to start it up with the blown engine. Yes, definitely. So definitely stay tuned for that one. Adios.